Don't settle for bad socks. Get comfort and grip at an affordable price with Pure Grip Socks Pro. Choose from 18 different colors at puregripsocks.com.
Some of the most memorable football boot colorways are the ones that split opinion, and I'm not sure it gets more opinion splitting than the boots inside this box. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the brand new limited edition Adidas X Crazy Fast Point 1 laceless, this being Heung-Min Son's first ever signature colorway that just might be the flashiest football boot release of 2023. However, despite its unique look and limited edition status, these boots retail for the same $270 as a normal colorway, which is really nice to see. And if you're interested in getting a pair before they're sold out, you can actually pick them up below their normal retail price by way of some exclusive SR4U coupon codes by checking out the first link down below. Now, as the name would suggest, the vibrant color palette that they've gone for here is inspired by the nightlife, scenery, and vibrant lights of major cities in South Korea, something that Son wanted to pay tribute to in what would be his first signature colorway. So you're going to find a combination of bright pink, a lighter purple, a blue, as well as some neon yellow, kind of bordering the edge of the toe box running into the midfoot area. You're also going to find that same neon yellow for the heel counter, as well as the entirety of the sole plate, although it does have a little bit of a color shift effect, which again, just makes these stand out even more. Now, you won't find Son's logo or name or branding anywhere on these football boots, just the simple Adidas logo here on the back, and of course your stripes in blue on the front. However, you will notice some script on either side of the boot that, using the Google Translate app, apparently translates to business. It's not specified what this actually says in any of the press release info, and I'm kind of skeptical as to whether or not this does actually say business. So if you can translate this, please let me know down below in the comments section. Nonetheless, in terms of standing out and looking unique, these will definitely do that for you. As for the performance side of things, I'm going to go over the highlights, but if you want to learn all the details that you could possibly want to know in regards to the performance of this football boot, I'll leave a little pop-up on screen to my full review that goes over absolutely everything. Nonetheless, this is the Crazy Fast Point 1 laceless. Yes, this year the Point 1 is available with and without laces, with the Plus model now being a laced variation that just kind of has its own unique design to the upper compared to the Point 1s. And of course, Son himself does actually play in the laceless variation of the Adidas X, now including, of course, the new Crazy Fast. And what you're going to find with this year's laceless X model is that the upper is super thin and the laceless system is still fully exposed prime knit with a decent amount of stretch. However, because of the more pliable upper and the new shaping of this boot compared to the Speed Portal Plus that it replaces, the fit, lockdown, and just general quality of everything in regards to the feel of the football boot, I think is significantly improved. This definitely makes a step back in the right direction, more along the lines of what we had from the Speed Flow Plus, which I thought was one of Adidas's best laceless football boots ever. Of course, if lockdown is still a priority, you're better off going for the laced variation of the Crazy Fast Point 1, just because you do have that adjustability as well as just the lockdown from tying the laces tight. However, if you do want this particular colorway on a high-end model, it will only be available in the laceless variation. And as for the sole plate and stud pattern, it remains unchanged coming from Speed Portal, where you'll notice it's a plastic plate with a plastic insert. The Carbitex insert, for those that are wondering, is not coming back. It will be plastic moving forward, but still gives you that really nice spring back sensation. One of the more responsive sole plates currently on the market, with the stud pattern itself kind of having a bladed shape to the majority of the studs, relatively aggressive, but also kind of the same thing that we've been getting from the Adidas lineup for the better part of 13 years now. So if you've worn an Adidas boot recently, you kind of know what to expect from these in regards to overall traction. On feet, especially for not being a pink boots type of guy, I actually really like the way that these look. They're super unique, and again, if you're looking to stand out, I'm not sure that there's been anything flashier this year than this colorway. With that said, the feel of the Crazy Fast 0.1 laceless on feet is actually really impressive. Like I said, it's definitely a step in the right direction and trends more towards the Speedflow Plus type of fit and feel rather than the Speed Portal Plus that this replaced directly. As far as the overall width and general fit is concerned, I think across the board, Adidas's laceless lineup is pretty much as strong as it's ever been. If you're into the whole laceless boot thing, there's not a bad choice between X Predator and the Copa. But it must be said that laceless boots are not for everybody. And in the case of a high-end speed boot, if you're looking for the best lockdown and the most responsive feel, you're not necessarily getting it from these just because there is that tendency to stretch across the top of the foot with that elasticated laceless system. With that in mind, the lockdown is still above average, especially with grip socks, which I would strongly recommend for a pair of laceless boots. They feel nice and secure on feet, and as long as you don't want your boots to have that overly tight sensation that I think has kind of become a big aspect of speed boots, then I think you'll really like the fit and feel here. From a width perspective, these have a decent amount of width to them, to the point where I think they will work for most people, as long as you don't have ridiculously wide feet, in which case I don't think laceless boots are probably going to be the best choice for you. And as far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing these in my usual size 9.5 US, and the fit and the length is perfect. So if you are looking to get a pair for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size. But there you have it, Son's first ever signature football boots, the Korean Knights X Crazy Fast 0.1 laceless from Adidas. Let me know your thoughts on them down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.